Good afternoon all, and welcome back to Coolum Beach Bowls Club for the last game of the men's singles in sectional play. Gold Coast Media Team, the live streaming proudly brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Sunshine Coast Council and Coolum Beach Bowls Club. In addition, we'd also like to thank the Coolum Club as the host and every other club up here on the coast who have made their facilities available during the district sides and the state championships. And on top of that, a big hoorah to all of the volunteers at all of the clubs. The massive contribution that you guys have made towards the success of both of those competitions has been amazing. So hats off, well done to you. Here we have a sponsor for the event. Are proudly going to launch a all-new vehicle, so the all-new Suzuki Phonics crossover SUV being launched in August 2025. If you have an interest, you can jump on their website and get some more information or register your interest to get one of the very first ones that hits the road in Australia. Thank you also to Suzuki Queensland for your sponsorship of the event. As I said, of the singles in this section, we have Shane Greentree from Drayton and Peter Campbell from North Ipswich. At this stage, I'd like to...
Peter's from Windsor, mate.
Peter's from Windsor.
Windsor.
There you go. I was about to introduce Brian Marshall, who's introduced himself. Welcome to the commentary.
Yeah, yeah, Timbo. Well done, mate.
Yep. Robbie's left me on the hook.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, and the Marcus from North Ipswich. But Peter, very well-known campaigner from the Brisbane district, and also, as I said, also from the Windsor, very strong Windsor Bowling Club there in Brisbane.
I should have taken note of my notes.
Yes, I see that, Peter Windsor.
Not Robbie's.
Yes. See a great first up end here too, just quietly, Timbo. Giddy was dragged back. Those 4 bowls were all in play. Shane just chasing this orange bowl here of Peters and just slipping past it.
Certainly, we've seen both these boys in earlier streams.
Yep.
And I got to say, I was looking forward to this clash with. Both of them have won their game, so the winner is going to progress. And from what I saw, I believe we're going to be in for a cracker of a game.
I think so too, mate. Great to see Danny out there also.
Mr. Switzerland.
Hey, always good to see Danny. Okay, Peter on the mat at the moment, sticking to his forehand.
Well, it's just going to be a bit runny, I think. It's not going to take the turn he needed there.
Just a bit quick, mate.
Well, there's the first end done and dusted. The format for this event is the first to 21. There is a 2 hour and 30-minute time limit. But so far, I haven't seen a game in the sectional play here go the full distance. So we might find one here.
Yeah, mate. It really is a generous time, isn't it, for a game of singles, Timmy? Particularly to 21, mate.
Exactly.
I know if it's to 25 or 31, could be a different story, buddy, couldn't it?
Well, the players have adapted well here. I mean, the format is great. 3 to a section, 2 play, 1 marks.
Yep.
The winner stays on and as the marker for the second game, and that way all players get to play their full 2 matches in the system. And the manner of having all 3 of them stay on the same rink caters for the fact that if you were moving him from rink to rink or green to green and you're due to play in a particular rink, you're finished in 20 minutes and somebody else has gone 2.5 hours, it throws that completely out the door.
So no, you're dead right there too.
This is a pretty good system that gets through, and we have had people on the stream who are asking us about that, so I hope that explanation is pretty clear as to how it works.
Yep. No, ever so true, Tim. I think it's a great idea. Otherwise, you'd be held up way too long, mate. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Keep them on the same rink, and that way it's up to them to decide when they want to play their next game.
Well, the other part of that too is, Brian, that especially if you've got uncertain conditions.
Yeah.
This is allowing it that you bang, 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 and you can get it over
and done with,
and gives you a fighting chance against the weather.
No, ever so true, mate.
Shane coming down.
No, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, no, that call there wasn't a shadow. It was just Robbie Allen walking in front of the camera. That's what it was. It was.
I thought it was a swooping magpie.
Mate, it looked like it. It wasn't a magpie, mate. It's more like a kiwi running past. Yeah, Scotty, how are you, mate? Jason and Mike. Good to have you on board, Mike, again. Good.
Well, Peter's improved here.
Yeah, good bowl there.
Right behind it.
Mate.
Set the tone for this end.
Mate, one thing I'd like to ask though, hello, we've changed it. Peter Campbell's back. Tell you what, Shane, she's just going to not quite hold long enough. Get a little inside edge off that, which he just missed.
Yeah, good help's hard to find, Robbie.
Yes. Hey, Peter on the mat at the moment, sticking to his forehand, trying to put another one in there. Could be just a little bit wide, a little bit quick.
Oh, it's going to come now.
Just a little bit quick, mate.
No, it doesn't. You're right. Beautiful conditions from where we're looking out at just about pure blue sky. Little ruffle of breeze in the air. Quite pleasant sitting in the
superb conditions, mate.
In the commentary box.
Great bowl here from Shane. Yeah, that's a great bowl. Really well played. Picked up 2 out of that.
Slipped it over there, and it's made it a bit hard.
Yep.
You'll need to draw here because the weight shot probably out of the calculations with the back bowl being held by Shane.
Tell you what, he's not too far away. Played this brilliantly.
This is a ripper of a bowl. Look at that.
Well, mate,
reminiscent of yesterday afternoon's last game. Look, we're on to that again.
Has he made 2 out of that?
Stand around waiting for the judgment. Pulled 1 out. Give it the old finger try. Now we'll look for a tape.
Must be close.
He's down on one knee, begging him, please.
Yep.
Look, he thinks it's 2. So it is.
It's been pretty close. Double checked it. G'day, Tracy. You at work, Trace, or what's happening there?
He's down on one. Okay, so looks like we're going pretty much tee to tee. I think the mat's probably up a metre. The jack is pretty close to the tee at the other end. This is where they start to come from. It's pulling out its anchor. It's a fair start.
Yep. This week, next week, okay. Too easy. I'll definitely drop something there for you. When are you off down to the institute? Yeah. Tuesday night. Too easy.
Peter continues up on his forehand. He's given it plenty of breathing space. Getting back now. All the way back to the centre line. Shane's got this one out in a good field too. It's about where it starts to track home. So you've got the legs to get there. Well, don't think he's quite made it. Advantage Peter. Maintain that good line he had there. Got better weight too with this one. It's a bit closer. It's definitely the shot. It's brought about a change of hands now from Shane.
Good shot there of Shane's delivery there, Timbo.
Yeah, classic.
Yep.
You could take a photo and start selling stills. Good effort there.
Good effort. Probably not quite far enough though, Timbo. Looks of that.
Well, Peter will be looking for a little tap on the jack here.
Yeah, a little trail.
He's got it all behind. He's off after it.
He likes it too.
This is where it should turn, and he has got under it. Well, he has drawn the shot, so that's a very good bowl. He's got the eye on the green.
Oh, you can see. You
see
the line of his four bowls there.
He's got the dot in the wrong spot.
Yeah. Hey, good on you, Andrew. G'day, Cam. I knew you'd be working, Tracy.
There's some merit in this. Not going to sneak around and drop it down and dead draw the shot.
Mate, I reckon he had the shot there for a split second there, Tim.
Until it decided to lay on its back.
It just fell over, mate. What a great bowl by Shane.
A good save. He's at least one that he's managed to chop out of that count.
Yep. Hey, good on you, Cam. It's good to hear your season starting again, mate. If that pulls up, it's going to be...
Well, the marker's at the other end.
Yep.
The umpires.
The umpires.
Notice
the umpires do the rescue.
What was going on, and
as always,
taking the extra yard and jumped in to help.
Yep. Just the one there. Well, Shane's nickname, of course, is Bushy.
Yes, we found that out when there was a comment on the last stream.
Oh, okay, yep. See Indy Conlon there took the mat up a fair way on his rink there, Timbo. He must be 20 and he just drove the kitty into the ditch and sat on top of the kitty. So I wouldn't be playing my bowls if I was playing against him, mate.
He's given Chucky an early mark.
Yes. And a great starter there from Peter first up too, sitting just in front of Kitty. Just sitting about Jack Eye.
Well, Shane is just going to try and get inside.
Yep.
Up and down. Still 6 bowls left. Right.
Now, trying to get onto his own here, Peter. He's just going to drop past it. Had the right idea there, though, Timbo.
Yep. He just didn't quite get the weight right. Yep. And it's sunbaking on the beach.
Yeah, dead right there. Okay, Bushy. Afternoon, Keith. G'day, Nico. Semi-retirement, mate. How good's that?
Oh, Shane's just got another one around the back.
How long's it been since you've been retired now, Timber?
18 months, I think.
Really? Jeez, that's gone fast, hasn't it? Okay,
yeah,
Peter.
I've never been on land.
Yeah.
This is just going to help this cause a bit.
Yeah, it's a great bowl there.
Basically 1 in, 1 out.
Yeah, very well played.
It's got the back to cover off.
Force Shane to change his hand here.
Trying to give this a bit of a niggle. He's not too badly pointed. Well, he has, but just didn't get the white to move far enough for him. Definitely still one shot to Peter. So he's going to play down the backhand, just try and draw and beat his wing bowl. This is where they start to turn.
Depends upon his weight. He's on a perfect track here, Tim. Just going to pull up a tad short. He's given Shane with that last bowl of his. It's just opened it enough so Shane now has a visual with the white kitty. That last bowl of Peter's though, could be a bit in Shane's draw. G'day, Roy. How are you, mate? And Keith. Well, it's beautiful out there in the sun, Timbo.
Yeah, we've got a chance to sit down there and watch a few bowls there on Greentree between the breaks.
Yep.
Oh, he's having a look for the shot bowl here.
Cannon's on.
Oh. Well, he had 2 chances. With the front one roll around
it
and fall for him.
Yeah. Not quite.
So one more onto the score.
Yes, 4-1. Good break at the moment, just by Peter. Playing some great bowls too.
So the interesting thing when you look across the green, most of the guys are on there playing their third game.
Yep.
But there are 1 or 2 that have actually completed their duties.
Yeah, it's true. That's the beauty, as you're saying before, though, Tim, of having the one rink and getting to play there all day, mate. So
yep.
Definitely gets along a lot
here
quicker.
and you're done and dusted by 1 o'clock.
Yep. Which is, yeah.
It's been a full-on episode for most of the bowlers who have played district sides. That started way back on about May 5, and here we are here on the end of 3 weeks in, getting an early mark and having to come back tomorrow. That's just what the doctor would order.
Yeah. They won't know what to do themselves this afternoon, though, mate. They're normally used to going home in the dark.
I've managed to go home in the dark every night this week.
Yeah.
What a brilliant bowl. Kept that line, got up under it.
He's played it well again, hasn't he? He's really found his grass line straight away, Peter Campbell from the Windsor Bowling Club.
Yeah, well, you get that line out there, that wider draw away from the club, Brian.
Yeah.
You get on there, and it's just it's nice and true. And you get the result most time.
Yeah, no, nice attempt there too, once again by Bushy. Any contact on that bowl now, but I think it's not actually touching anyway, so
It's got about 5 fingers in gap. He's gone for the back and has the shot in the back of his bowl, holding a couple. But most bases covered at present. Well, Shane's out in a good paddock. This is where it starts to turn. Has he got enough weight?
no, not quite. Just overcorrected slightly.
I don't think he's even got there for second shot.
No.
So open field here. Peter's asking James for the position.
Yep, 2. 2 to you was the call.
Oh, has he sent this? I don't think he has.
No, got a perfect line on it too.
Don't think he'd have been happy there. It was a real opportunity to put a bit more pressure on.
Yep.
Any contact here, cracking an egg on this jack. He could get a couple here.
No, I've been back down in Brisbane, Roy. I had a few days down there, had appointments down there I had to fulfil, so back up now for the duration. But also too, I've had a bit of a slight head cold or sinus, one of the two, but feeling a lot better now though. Tell you what, Shane is on a beautiful track here.
He's just going to dead draw it.
Oh mate, what a bowl.
Oh, that could be.
Pretty close. I do favour.
Having a squeeze at it.
I think I favour Peter's bowl by the looks of it. But I tell you what, there's not
both
much
of
in
both of them want the mat. They've both got a mat in their hands. Well, I think Peter's claimed it.
Yeah. He's grabbed it, mate. He said it's mine.
All right. So I wonder which one's going to forget to bring the mat back.
Mate, do what I do if that ever happens. I normally go and steal the one next door.
I knew you were a smart operator.
Annoys you when they're standing on it, though, I'm telling you. Jeez. Upsets
but it
them.
wouldn't be the
Apparently it upsets them for some reason.
It wouldn't be the first time that someone will give you a backhander.
Mate. I've never seen people get so upset. So I'm only borrowing them, mate. Calm down. Okay, Peter, sticking the backhand, playing back towards the club rooms here at Coolum Beach Bowls Club.
He's got the line down pat here
he
too.
He has, and he's played this brilliantly.
Little whistle on the way by.
Good starter.
Oh, there's that lovely little breeze that's arriving
nice.
again, Rob. That'll help cool down all our equipment.
Yep. Good afternoon, Pat. Okay, Bushy. He's on a good line with this. Comes down to his weight. Starting to work its way into the head now. I think just going to pull up just a tad short. Beautiful grass line on that one, though, Shane. So he's not going to be far away again.
No. That is the shot, I would suggest.
Yep.
Right back to the centre line.
Yeah, he played that well. Corrected beautifully there, Timbo.
Well, Shane's on a fair line as well. This will all be down to the weight. Just gets a little push forward.
Or maybe just fell out.
The marker, James, indicates that Shane has the shot, the yellow bowl. Did just enough.
Peter looking just for a trail here. He's just not here with this one. Yet his grass line absolutely spot on once again. Afternoon, Team Kenya.
Well, that's a lovely draw bowl there.
That's well played.
You can add that to the count as well.
Yeah, he's played that well, Shane. Tell you what, that sun's really starting to get some bite to it, Timbo, sitting just here.
Oh, there's some merit here. It's all down to the weight. You're going to sit the bowl? He has. That's a great shot. That'll be the boss at this stage.
Yep. So it's really the same bowl that Shane's got to play now. Played that very well there, Peter.
It's a lovely still photo, that the background behind Shane there.
Yeah.
Just going to run by a little fraction.
Yeah, he gave it every opportunity though, Tim, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. When you're down, you've got to be up, and
yep,
he was all of that.
He certainly was. One to Peter there.
6-1. Marker Jimmy's got a replacement pen.
Jimmy concentrating on the score.
Yeah, fair looking bowl coming in here.
Yeah, it's a good starter there by Peter, that's for sure.
Something to build on.
Okay, Bushy's contrasting styles there. Bushy playing the backhand. Peter content to stick on the forehand. Why wouldn't he? He's played it so well so far. A good starter there too from Shane.
Still plenty of room for Peter to get in there on that same hand.
Yep.
He wouldn't be wanting to be changed. He's picked the line there pretty well nearly every time. And that would have been spot on as well. Had that bowl not been there, he'd have been all over it as well.
Oh, absolutely.
But it is opened up a bit, so that's the positive. Shane sent this.
Yeah, pretty handy home there, mate.
That could be close.
Well, I reckon that would be second shot. Normally favour the jack high bowl as a rule.
Yep.
Depends if this bowl of Peters falls over or not, though, really, Tim, doesn't it?
Yeah. It certainly looks like that yellow one is jack high, but there you go. It's not there now. It probably is too.
He may have second shot still. I don't think so, though. That orange bowl might just beat it by the looks of it.
Well, Robbie's
it's
giving
pretty
it
close.
Robbie's giving it the old bird's eye view. This one's going to jump itself into count as well.
Yep.
Well, we've definitely got two.
And plenty of holes there too, though, Tim.
He's maintaining his preference here.
He's got this all the way. I think Shane, little trail here would bring both his back ones into play.
Correct. Is he going to hold up long enough? He's not going to get past his front one. Oh, bullet dodged.
You think this other yellow bar would be shot though, Tim?
Oh, the front one, yeah. Then it was the up and down with the other. Shane jumps in to give it the finger treatment. They're not going for the measure by the look of that.
Just the one, mate, by the looks of that.
Happy to pick up the jack.
Yeah, just interesting to see what length Shane throws here.
Boys having a bit of a discussion on the scorecards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, Richo. How are you, mate? Joshua Beattie. He's up out of bed already.
Mr. Uppercase.
Oh, it's not even night time and he's out of bed. Hey, Joshy.
Okay, so scoreboard now reading Peter Campbell from Windsor on 6 and Shane Greentree from Drayton on 2. Just repeating that this sectional game is the first to 21. Both of these players have had a game this morning and both of them are winners. So the winner of this one will be the one that goes through to the post-sectionals tomorrow, which are here along with the finals on Sunday. Should be a great day of bowls. Well, that's the sort of start that Shane will be happy with.
Yeah. Great starter by Shane, as you were saying there. But look at this reply from Peter, though, Tim.
The reply's pretty good. Oh. I've just got a touch of it.
Just caught the edge of it. Well, good luck tomorrow, Joshy. Hope you go well, buddy. Hey, g'day, Larry. Watching from Bowen today. Good on you, mate. Enjoy. Shane looking to probably just count, just sitting in behind the kitty he'd be hoping for.
Oh, he's going to count, but he hasn't got behind.
No.
Still a good bowl nonetheless.
Yeah, very good bowl there, Timbo. That's for sure, mate. Hey, Josh has been playing today at the Pelican's Nest. Still holding 2.
Chance for Shane to jump in here and consolidate.
He'd like to sneak one just inside this orange one at the back, though, I think, Tim, wouldn't he?
Well, he's got weight to get there, Brian.
He definitely has. That's a great bowl.
Well, that's the way.
That's a very good bowl there, Tim.
That keeps the pressure on.
Yeah. May see a little bit more weight here, or just dead draw it.
I think he's still. I think he's still on the draw line out there.
Bit of a niggling line, though.
Well, this is where it starts to work from here. It's just not going to get all the way back. Good effort.
Very good effort, mate. Very good effort. Yep.
It'll be interesting now to see what Shane's tactic is.
Well, he's, what do? Do you go around for cover or do you try to add to it?
Well, interesting. You'd have two trains of thought. I mean, if you turn over the bowl on the wing there, and sort of try to cover it up.
Yep.
Or do you accept that you've got a few and take the percentage and take one behind so that you don't lose it all?
It's like he's changing his hand here too, Tim. I think he's going for a little bit of cover, mate.
I think he went for a bit each way there.
Yeah, I think so.
He got the cover the way that he had, but
yeah,
if he dropped short a bit, he might have been able to cover that jack up. Well, over to Peter, see if he can reduce the damage somewhat. He might be a bit more aggressive with this. He's taken a narrower line. I don't think the weight's going to support that line.
Handy pick up here.
Yep. The swings and roundabouts, it can change so very quickly.
No, 6-5. They're really, as you said, Tim, we were anticipating a tight game.
And it's been lucky Rick 7 since the streaming switched here. We've had some enthralling bowls. Had us sitting on the edge of our seats and lifting our decibels a bit when some really good shots have been played. Yep. And there were a few of those yesterday.
Oh, that's for sure.
Well, Shane leading off here. He's given himself every chance. He's in a really good paddock there. They're going to run it out right up to the jack.
Yep.
Probably about a foot, so that's a good start.
Good starter, that's for sure.
He's been looked after. He's got the sausage incoming. The boss has got him under control.
Yes, but unfortunately she's giving him red cordial. That's going to make him hypo now, mate.
They found a good home there, Peter, with his first.
Should have been a nice glass of red.
No drinking on the job. Well, again, Shane's picked the right line.
He definitely has. Not going to be too far away with this one.
He's going to get the kitty here and go with it.
With it, yeah. And that changes up completely again, Tim, doesn't it?
Yep. But Peter is going to persist. He's been playing his forehand well up this side. He's had the line pretty much mastered. This is where it starts to work from here.
Yep.
And he's not too far away. It's not too shabby a bowl.
That's a great bowl there from Peter Campbell.
Well, Shane's got a good path here. Can he run all the way to his ball?
Not quite.
We're not going to need to change too much, Peter, on his last. This is where the turn comes, but he's just going to be fraction runny.
Just a bit quicker there, mate, that's all. Now, Shane has to be very careful on this one here. He doesn't want to drag the kitty, just wants to dead draw it.
No, he doesn't want to leave something out there for him to work off either.
G'day, Pat.
Well, he's certainly given it the air. He's probably going to get back to the backest of Peter's bowls, which it has. If he could get that bowls up on its running legs, if he could connect on that bowl, he could make a few. Touch the jack, he could make a few. He's got a couple of options there. I think he's too quick. Too quick.
Afternoon, Blaine. G'day, Warren. Mate, it's afternoon here, buddy. Good afternoon, Margaret, watching from Irish Town in Tasmania.
It'll be beer o'clock soon, Blano.
Yep. Not far away now, ain't Blaine?
Probably have one in my mitt about 5 minutes after you get here.
Oh.
Well, Shane leading off on this end. It's a pretty good start. Robbie's just zooming in for us to put us in the picture. There we go.
Yeah, great start there, as you said, from Bushy. Tell you what, this one, he's not too bad neither from Peter, mate.
Yeah, well, you can change that around. He's landed right on it.
You ever notice the way Peter gets upset when Shane puts one slash? Hey?
The competitive juices are flowing.
Hey. Shane.
Shane's looking for a bit of contact here.
Yep.
This is where it starts doing its best work. If you've got enough on it.
Just looking for a bit more weight, and that may force him to change his hand. Notice that straight away Peter changed his hand immediately, just went straight to the forehand.
Well, here comes the turn.
Yep. Another great bowl, mate.
Sit this flush.
Yeah.
Going to a good home anyway.
Well, that's a very good home there.
Now has the shot and the backers, so it's going nowhere but to Peters, you'd think. As it springs off, it goes forward. And as it bowls, anything's possible.
Yeah, Shane, if he's got the weight, he's got a perfect line for what he's after.
No, he's followed it down. He's going to peel it off.
Oh, that's unlucky. Gee whiz. Yeah. He couldn't have played that much better without getting the result there, Timber.
No.
He was probably about 1/8 of an inch away just getting that on the right side where he may not have touched the kitty, but he just got a little bit towards the middle of the bowl.
I thought it was a big chance to peel it off cleanly.
Cleanly, yes, 100%.
Peter's dropped another one down. Maybe close to being in the count there, suggest. 3 shots. It's amazing how quickly the turnaround can come.
And Greg Aldridge is watching from Central New Zealand. Must be one of Robbie's old teammates. North Island, is it? Did you ever play against the North Island? No. You weren't that good enough to get there, eh? Yeah. What about your junior All Black trialist days? Yeah, that'd be right.
Nice.
Okay.
So he's going to be looking for some contact here with his 2 bowls. See if he can promote them into the head. He's played with some really good weight.
Oh, what a bowl.
Look at that.
What a bowl. Gee whiz, he played that well, though, didn't he?
Cleaned that out.
He's left about 3 foot, though, for Peter to draw. Geez, he played that well, didn't he?
3 foot to draw, or if you can see the
the
yellow bowl, it's a target for the ditch. Pick up 3, draw for 1.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely a toucher. Looking for the bowl. One to Bushy there. A very, very good bowl. They're not going to take my advice. Go next door and take their mat.
I took a couple of ends before they
realised.
They remembered the first time to bring it back.
Yeah. They really needs a boomerang, don't they?
I think it came back because Drayton had picked it up to bring it back, but Peter didn't.
Yeah, shortening it up a bit here, Tim, which is a pretty good tactic.
Shane's just edged in front, so change of tactics. If he can't disrupt the rhythm of Peter.
I like the way he's varied the length too, Timbo.
Yep. Don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, look at his first up bowl too. Absolutely all over it.
Well, there you go. That's it. That's tactics well when you support it by dropping one right on it.
Yeah, Peter straight away onto attacking here, which really there was no need for that, Tim. He just put a close one down. But he's put in a reasonable type of home where he probably can attack next time around. His weight was spot on.
Correct.
Which automatically tells Shane to drop one just staying this side of the line. That's a beautiful reply. No target.
One on, one behind, in a line.
Yep. No target there, Timbo. That's a better grass bowl by Peter.
I'm sort of starting to like the look of this.
Yeah, he's played this very, very well, mate.
Bang. Great shot.
Yeah, well played. Shane will probably come back on his backhand now and sit that bowl. Or maybe even just trail the kitty, Timbo, a couple of feet.
Well, he's got a couple of options there, Brian.
Yep, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Comes down to his weight, mate. He's on a pretty good line.
That's usually where that starts to turn. It's just not going to get all the way back. But it's going to end up in a fair home.
Yeah.
Nice little cluster there behind. We've got a big smile on the
Here we have, haven't we, mate?
set of lips there.
Yeah.
Just want to put the lipstick on top. This is well played. Yeah.
Number 2.
There it is.
Number 2.
Added another one to it.
Yep.
Shane still gets the opportunity. A touch on the jack here could get 3 or 4.
Oh, I don't think
he's sure that
mate.
He's gone wide enough this time, and he's not happy with it either.
He's pointing in every direction.
Sometimes you can get it. You can be a bit quick.
Yep.
Sort of. Maybe you should just take your time, and it helps a little bit rather than rushing. Sort of lose some of the momentum. James has given himself a heap of room to draw back, but he's just. Is he going to get there? I don't think so.
It may have just fallen out there, I think. He said he had plenty of room there, Peter, so...
We'll certainly know that Shane's pulled out 2 already. I thought he had a real good opportunity there to make that one count. But it may still yet. They're
still
having a look.
Let's look at that, yeah.
Well, we'll get the finger.
No, we're going to get the
go
fingers out,
first
mate.
before we get the tape.
No point rushing into these things, mate.
I don't know why they invented tapes when you everybody
got
wants
fingers,
to use their
that's
fingers.
for sure.
You guys would be out of a job.
Good call by the umpire. She's been absolutely marvellous too. She's been here just about every day, Timbo.
Yeah, well, there's a few that I'd shout out to here. One particular day, Lady Liz Hitchcock, she was the umpire for the day. She turned up, got all the equipment out.
Yep.
Next thing you know, she's on the live streaming rink because somebody had an equipment malfunction.
Yep.
She gets replaced there when the player fixed. Comes back, and the next thing you know, she's on another rink filling in for somebody else. In between, she's doing umpire duties. So she did the whole lot in one morning.
Do a fantastic job, mate, don't they?
Oh, I haven't been able to talk highly enough about them, not just at this club, but every club. You can't host these events without your members putting their hand up to do the work.
Mate, the best way to find out, Warren, is I asked my little Kiwi mate over there, Robbie, do you guys have the same years as what we have here in Australia? So, when it's Christmas Day here, do you have Christmas Day over there? But is it the same year though? It is. Well, okay. Now that we've just clarified that, how many years have we been live streaming then? Started in 2018, Warren. I just had to clarify then to make sure New Zealand had the same times as us, mate. And Robbie reckons he does, but we'll actually fact check that tonight sometime.
Pretty good response here from Shane. Got two good lead polls for the boys.
Yeah, 2018, Warren, we started, according to Robbie.
Late 2018.
Yeah. Just goes to show you, mate, even a person with my talent, mate, since 2018 I've been working close to Robbie Allen, he still can't get it right. He's got to have his daughter here to try and help him most of the time. What a star she is.
It's called Hooker's Memory, mate.
Hooker's Memory, yeah. Sorry, mate, no, I'm going to have a bit of a break. I'm going to bring in an expert commentator, Mr. Jimmy C.
Brought his own sound effect with him. I think it's the guys up there screwing in the new roof. Just pulling up a little short there. All right, we'd like to welcome to the commentary for the first time today, Jimmy C. Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, well, it's nice to be back on board. Wasn't too flash yesterday. Brian gave me the coughs, and as soon as I mentioned it, my throat tickled. We've got quite a few people watching, and we've got such a tough game. They've been playing for nearly an hour for 8-7. Might go all the way.
Yeah, it's been changing basically every end. This one's just going to pull up a little bit on the short side. Gives the advantage back here to on the roof. Oh yeah, on the inset. There we go. I'm looking at the live thing, and Robbie's pointing to the guy with the drill up on the left hand side. Well, just rolling through. That's perfect.
How good
you can just about get facial ID out of that.
How good's that camera? He's just annoying people, but isn't he?
I just loved the shot, the still shot you had of the player on the mat before that had the background of the units, the glass and the greenery and that. It just was like a picturesque postcard type thing. Okay, so Peter's got one. Going to be looking for some sort of contact here. I'm surrounded by everybody coughing.
Yeah, I've managed to go all day without coughing till I stepped up.
If I've got the doctor's certificate tomorrow, you'll know why.
Larry,
hey, Scotty.
Mullen. The brute just walked past. That muscly little Scotty de Jong, who won his section. He'll be back here tomorrow.
So what's the format for tomorrow?
3
Jim?
games.
3, is it?
Yep. There's a couple of post-sectionals in the 4th round at Marucci now or tonight.
Yep.
And, well, it won't be tonight. They'll be over in time for the 4 games that some of them are playing there. And that'll be down to 64. 3 games tomorrow will get it down to 8, and 3 more games in the men on Sunday.
Yeah, so we'll have quarters, semis, and finals on the Sunday. Yeah,
there's less in the ladies, so they are down to the semi-final after tomorrow, and they will play semi-final and final. So we'll get to live stream both finals, the ladies' final in round 2 and the men's final in round 3.
Oh well, that's great news for those that are tuning in to us from afar, and for those that are around the Sunshine Coast area, you can have the opportunity of coming along and watching bowls on both Saturday and Sunday and seeing some great bowls and finals. Some very high-class players still in the field. And if it's anything like yesterday's finish, it's not to be missed.
Well, you haven't knocked many out yet. It's going to knock them down to 64 by tonight at Maroochydore. The ones that win their section here are in the last 64. But there's a few that have to win a 4th round from that are playing at Maroochydore. Okay, he's got a bit better track here. Just jump on the back of it.
Yep, that's a couple there.
Changing hand. Don't know whether he can hang that up, can he? Oh, it's hanging a bit. Still going. Oh, it didn't miss by much. Didn't miss by as much as I thought it might have been going to miss by.
Well, stayed on the surface, so there's something at the back there to catch.
Patrick Walsh.
This one looks to be on the narrow side. How far up is she going to keep coming? Well, she's going to come enough to be in the count.
Yes, it's 3. Well, he still can get back on the backhand and draw a shot. Can't afford to play that little forehand rumble again, I would think.
That's exactly what he's done. He's got the message loud and clear, Jim.
He's trying.
Here's where it comes.
It's the best. Oh, he gets through that gap.
Oh, big opening here now.
Well,
Got a free shot here.
9-7 after an hour. Could possibly score a 4. Wouldn't have to do much different than his first 3, we'd say.
Well, he's certainly given this one enough out there, but does he centre it enough?
It's the... It's so easy to draw another one.
Wouldn't be happy with that. He's
sort of
given
lose
himself
your
a
concentration a bit.
slap on the side as he walks up there. He'll understand that was a chance missed. But he's brought the mat up. Not dwelling on that, just dwelling on what's to come.
Well, new leader. Now, Greentree went well in one of the events. That I didn't really know him. Triples or mixed pairs? Mixed pairs, Robbie, wasn't it? Got to the semi-final or something like that. Fairly high up in the early event.
The Oracle's gone for the record book.
Half right. And the line perfect. Larry Mullins in Bowen. Blaine Shorter wants to know if it's beer o'clock. Timbo.
We've already answered him with that. Every time's beer o'clock.
Made the semi-final.
Yeah, a little bar.
Okay.
They got beaten by the eventual winners.
Greg Goldridge from New Zealand. Warren Fairjones. Seen plenty of them. Need a little tickle, would have kept him upright on it.
Still plenty of room here for Peter.
Shadows. Look there, Tim. There's shadows. You know, they played the national anthem of Sunshine Coast just then on the music inside. It's been raining for so long. If you go out in the rain, don't go out in pouring rain.
Well, I've seen you send them out in pouring rain before, more than once.
I sent 160 men to their wedding for the district sides. Is he here? Right beside that first one? Right beside that first one?
I do not think so.
Well, are we going to say the Orange Bowl shot? I guess so.
We've got 2 more chances to say so.
He's got a pretty good track.
This is gonna bend in here. If he's
Pretty
got the
good
weight,
track.
this will be the one.
Well, that'll be 2. He's not going to ask. He knows he's just got to put a yard on his last bowl.
Correct.
Half right.
Yep.
Got the grass part right. He just about got the weight part right too.
This is a bomb. This is a bomb. Oof.
Pretty handy shot. Second shot. He did everything but get it.
Early crow. There is options here.
You're going to have a look to see whether it's 2.
Add a few more to the number.
1 could be 2. Going to have a look. Never seen so many shadows. We've got the all-new Suzuki crossover SUV.
Yep, they're a big launch date for Suzuki, the new Suzuki fronts, August 25 this year. For register your interest on the Suzuki site, Suzuki Queensland. Get on there today and register your interest and see if you can jump the queue and get one of the first ones on the road.
We're going to say 1.5. We don't know whether we're squared up at 10 all or we have a new leader.
They pulled one out. Get the finger yet? Finger or the... No, no finger. We'll just go straight to the tape this time.
We've got one straggler game that came on late. They're 5-4, whereas more than half of the games have finished their third round.
Is that Bobby Marty's rink?
Yep. Well, the 2 games
Zooming
played
in on the measure now.
2 games played so far in that.
It looks like it was only one, I think.
Only one. Yes, it's a tricky little section Bob's in. There's 1 by 1 that game, and the other game was 3, so 1 and 3. Anything can happen this game.
Yep. Okay, so we're an hour and 7 in, and we're 10 all. We still need...
We do another hour and 7 in, and we'll be 20 all.
I'm tipping it might finish quicker than that, actually. I won't be surprised to see a few more numbers being added instead of just ones.
Pretty handy here.
Good looking start here from Peter.
Good looking start on the next door rink over there too. Just white ball just about on it. Mightn't be a white ball, might be a yellow ball. Did you get that one home from there?
Well, I don't think so. It needed to start turning before there.
Trying.
It is. This is where they come from if you've got the legs.
He's got enough legs. He's in the same spot as the first one.
There you go.
Oh no, he's jack high.
Holding a couple.
Closer to the right grass.
Yep. We'll be having a good look at this. Just trickled on by. It's still holding a couple there.
There's 2 blokes up there with those drills.
Yep. You're not going to get rained on tonight, Jimmy. Just not quite enough there.
Yet to know why he changed his hand after drawing 2 bowls on that side.
I think he was hoping to close off that open draw.
Bit closer to touching the white here.
Oh, he's got it. But just got unlucky that it jammed against the orange bowl. So
Going to be 1 or 2. At least he'll be...
Hang on to the shot.
Well, he could still be backhand and cover the bounce out. If he gets it to squeeze 18 inches to the right, could be 3 shots.
Yep.
Or he could just drop it up the middle of the green there and trip over it while he runs up.
There's the angle of it. Brilliant cameras, brilliant camera work.
So what do we learn out of that? That it's 2?
Up and down.
Lying flat yellow bowl makes it square. Very attacking.
Starting to get better and better. Oh, what a great effort.
Gee, they've either caught a little bit of that jack and kicked it out 2 foot this side. It's probably a 6 turnaround. The 2 that he's still down 3 or 4 that he'd have got if he'd got a little bit of that jack. Mark is going to tell us it was 2. He's got paddles. He's not as quick as the jack, but
It was 2.
he'd have to make up a bit of pace to get there. Tammy Robinson, so close. Yes, it was so close. Can't have missed that jack by very much at all. Now, how far is this one going to run?
Needed about a metre more.
Yeah, that's just a nearly close enough, not quite close enough to think it's going to go on the card. We've still got 4 games going on this green, 3 on that green, and the back green's finished.
Probably indicates the back green being the slowest of the 3. Or the players didn't have lunch.
Or just the fact that there was an uneven draw. Scotty de Jong was playing so good that it didn't take him long to win his games. He was playing Neil Mason, who was an excellent singles player. Neil started off by getting 6 ones. Tough game when you score 6 ones in a row, and then Scotty hit the afterburners. Good bowl. Bit more than a foot.
There or thereabouts. This is where it's starting to work hard now.
Can't quite get there. Just that little foot too wide. Not much out of
Pretty
shot.
close.
Could be shot. They could be fairly close. A nice track again.
Shane's got the open draw here.
Nice track. And he has to arrive for chalk.
Did he come far enough? That's the question.
They're going to come up and have a look. See if they tell us. Well, the front one's closer than the back one.
The fingers didn't come out, so I think that's pretty obvious to them what the lay of the land is there.
Fingers, you don't need fingers to be able to tell which one's closer.
No, but they've been out a few times already today here.
Jeffrey Green sells about $3 million worth of timber. He knows the lengths and breadths of those different things. He doesn't muck around with fingers. He just looks at it. Well, he's got to sit it down and whipping himself with his bowls rag. Well, you might think that he's down because he's going to play forehand by the look of it. Whereas if he was holding 2 shots, he should be sticking to the same side as he's playing. He's played 3 bowls on the line. He's got about the right grass if he arrives through the gap.
Oh, he's here all right, but he's just going to keep sailing by.
Now they get the measure out.
Oh, he's gone for the pocket. Right, pulled the yellow out.
Giving him one. We could see with Robbie's sideways shot that it was closer than his back yellow.
Yeah, the volley declared for the one.
You know, Dipper's starting to get happier each day, Robbie. Have you noticed that? Yep. Each day the sun shines. He's thinking he might actually save his greens after 20 days play in the rain. I've lost track of what day it is. I didn't even know it was Friday. Just the days roll into one another. But I suppose we watched the football last night. Should have had a fair idea it was Thursday night. Dropped that first ball short again. Gonna match it. Oh, no,
Just going to get a little bit.
Get a fair way past that one. It's not wasted. Close enough.
This is an improvement.
Close enough for shot. No. Mark has a bit of a look without being asked. He was expecting to be asked.
I didn't think I was going to get round there.
Well, he's in his own road now, if he's holding.
Well,
he's surely going to come past.
This one's going to beat the last one. It has.
Now, he's got nothing going for him on the forehand. And a bit of a problem on the backhand. Oh, he's going to have a trundle. Needs a lot of help.
He's going to have to get
a lot of help
here.
off his first one.
Oh.
Well, it did get a lot of help, but just didn't get the shot with that much help.
Just trying to get up and draw another one here. Going to come inside that.
Doesn't want to.
Don't want to disturb the jack too much. Oof. It might just be. Might just now only be one at that stage.
Definitely only one, but doesn't want to lift his off the canvas. Don't know how he can.
Thinking about having a look at that bowl.
It's in his head that he needs to run it, but doesn't want to just be around it and get his own.
It's gone a more conservative approach.
A very conservative.
Hello, we're 12-12. We're doing it one shot at a time.
One job. Yes, so Coolum's got their 16 markers all lined up for the first game in the morning. I'll have to go through and see who it is that we're likely to put on the live streaming, Robbie. No. Well, we'll know tonight. You don't have to straighten that one up. Oh, that's cruel. My skipper always, if I had thrown it within 1/8 of an inch of the line like that, always went and moved it. Even if it was on the line, would pick it up and move it and put it back in the same place.
One hour 20 in, 12 all.
Good start.
The winners of this match will progress till tomorrow. There'll be 3 rounds of post-sectional here for the men here tomorrow.
Last 64, last 32, last 8. I thought when I said last end, when Shane bowled his first bowl and said he's short again, I was thinking he was only about 3 metres away from me, and he might have heard that.
Wouldn't have been good.
And he judiciously bowled his first bowl a yard behind this end. And has drawn a reasonably close one with his second bowl. We're not getting many comments here, Timmy. Aren't you abusing the people enough? Or saying enough controversial things? It's coming home now.
A few more than that were on the last stream. I think we looked up one stage to 104, 105, and 150 there now.
I wasn't meaning the number that are watching. I mean the number that are sending in comments.
Oh, or is it?
Oh, he doesn't quite get back. He's just got a little bit too much whisker. And we're going to say the flat bowl shot, are we? You going to have a pick?
Got a guess as any. Yeah.
Did Robbie play in the singles? I said, no.
Afternoon, Bruce.
Warren Fairjones says, I think Peter changes his hand too much. Although the green is hardly pick any blemishes on the green, but it's always a bit different from one hand to the other, whether it be in speed or in how much it turns.
I just picked a gap here, but just going to run through. The marker did fancy the orange bowl on the left of our screen as being the shot.
Only because it's a bit closer.
But, Peter's having a look at it. Walked away.
And if he doesn't add another one, he'll career with wait for a one-shot lead with one.
That's not a good look up there. It looks like he might have a harness strap on, but which is a plus.
Okay, his track's right. He's about to arrive. When he arrives, he'll be shot. Oh, it wriggled around. Skidded at about 1/100th of an inch. I better get that back in Mills, eh?
Boys having a look around and seeing what they think. Peter's pretty confident that he has the shot.
Tammy Robinson watching from the Summit Club, Stanthorpe. having a bus trip to Darra on Sunday to return support. Okay. Lou Breen country in the old days. We knew that. Well, we thought we knew that. And as predicted, they have careered away with the one-shot lead.
13-12, Peter's favour.
I don't think the marker's going to beat the jack up the other end, seeing it's already up the other end. The final end of Danny Kamiri's game this morning was the classic. They were the last ones on. They were almost up to 2.5 hours, and its score being 20-19, and they had 3 bowls that were all 10 inches away, but Danny had 2 shots. The other one was 10 inches, 10 inches, and 11 inches.
A good start here.
Let's don't get any better start. And with no bowls coming down to the head, Danny had the game. They both had a bowl to play. Danny had the game because he had 2 shots and he was on 19. With nothing being played, the other bowl fell in and fell over towards the kitty and became shot. And that was the game went that way instead of the other way. There's an answer.
A great response there from Shane.
We've got to get up the other end, Robbie.
The bloke was standing right in front of his camera shot, so I was just waiting for him to move.
Like Danny didn't even appear that disappointed that the bowl fell over. He got a wick on the second last end to save game, and then a bowl fell in that nothing got played or jumped up and down beside it or anything.
Yeah.
And it fell in to make 21. Well, it was a good answer with the first one. He's close again.
Starting to build a fair head here. I think that one's off and off across the head.
Little Bird told me a story on Danny Kamiri that he's right on the next door rink to us here. He's was over in Europe, had a few games of bowls, and now he's rated number 2 bowler in Switzerland, and he's playing in the Europe Games.
That's a correct story.
That is correcto, is it?
Yes, he'll be skipping the pairs and the 4s over there.
Oh, another good shot.
Either Paris or London.
Okay. No, Bruce Robbie won his section, you probably know, in the pairs, but didn't play in the singles. We had to have him here. He didn't get time off for bad behaviour.
Request for annual leave refused. Coming up on with a little bit of weight there, just not going to get all the way back.
Probably lucky he didn't get onto his second one.
Only sitting at 1 down, so If nothing changes, we'll have creeped up to 13 all. We're underneath an hour of play left.
He might play weight up to the back end there. Could pop that orange one out. Don't think he can hit anything onto the jack. Oh, he could, I guess. He hits the second orange bowl. It could come across under the jack. One in the hand.
Well, the way this game is as tight as it's been, that's probably a good result.
Going to play this shot. He's planning to pop that out.
Well, done a pretty good job. Stay up, it did.
Well, he's got 2, possibly 3.
There's one out there round about where the Coolanbolo sign is, I think it is.
That was part B, who's trying to pop that orange bowl out, but he got a result. I'm going to say 3, but I'm not sure.
Find out soon enough. The marker stuck up 3.
You can't say the marker's stuck up. I don't know, hardly know him at all. Bruce Simpson. Why didn't they go to Taree? Much worse up there.
15-13.
Well, this is the biggest margin in the game.
It's the other way round, but on our scores, that was Greentree that scored. It's 15-13 to Greentree. And he's got a reasonably good first one, but a foot or so. This one might top dress it. Just going to creep past.
Bruce, I quote, "You're dead right." End quote.
This is 2018.
If you know, you know. Another good bowl coming through. Not giving much of a target. That's going to be pretty much right on the centre line.
It's not far to 21 from 15. It's 2 threes. Well, I guess from 12, it's 3 threes. He's got one of those threes. It's just going to drop.
He's got 2 of them so far.
3 threes is what you have in your mind when you're 9 away.
I play down on the back end, the wider hand.
He's got a good track again. He knows the grass, that hand. Doesn't want to hit the jack.
No, I don't want to do that. Oh, he's got a backwood.
I guess
Not gonna count.
I guess that's what he was thinking. Clean them both.
We did.
Well, the idea of him scoring 3 shots has gone down the gutter.
Oh.
It might be going down for 3 shots to the other side. Slightly brave, but very, very successful.
Well, a little bit of aggression certainly paid off there. Backed himself in and he got the result.
good enough track to be shot.
Oh, this
But
is where it
it's
starts to turn. So if he's got the,
Slow.
the legs here.
It's slow.
Oh, no. Fair way away.
2.5, and
Peter comes down to have a squeeze and see what
he's got another bowl to play.
what he can do with this. He can capitalise on the previous shot that he played.
Morning from Henley on Clip in South Africa. Thanks for the streaming, much appreciated, says Dave Morrison. We're going to say 3. Might only be... we're going to say 3.
If he gets to
with this one.
gets to this 7 o'clock bowl, and you're saying 3 then.
And then we say 4. 3.5.
The trend continues.
Well, they hurried up the game time.
Yeah.
That 1-1-1-1-1, we've got rid of that with a 3 and a 3 and a possible 4.
Definitely 3 gone.
Put the blucher into those 3. Righto, you got to get it. You got to get running, Mr. Marker. You know, you'll have to throw it on the line if you want to play on.
Yeah.
Here he comes. He's starting to move. No, he's not. Yes, he is. I've never seen the marker play for slow play before. Could make a desperate bid that the kiddie's got to go on the line here. Here he comes. We got a bloke at home we call Speedy, but, you know, it's not when he's marking.
Okay, so Peter's the first away.
And he's first one on it too.
It's get a bit more serious now. We get to the...
You won't get that one back. Won't want it back.
The business end of things. Well, some merit here. Going to knock it out of the head.
This is where
Set
they
it down.
played all the close bowls last end going up there, same direction.
This one's also in a good field. Got a little bit more still left in its legs, has it? No, didn't quite get there.
It's pushed him under the other hand. These 2 games are very close next door.
11, 10, 16, 17. 16, 19 here, 17, 19 there. Just looking for a metre or so here on this hand. He's got a bit more this time. Just fractionally through.
Very good
Good
spot.
home.
Very good spot. He's trying to roll the yellow one onto the jack or onto the bowl. Can't hang all the way.
This is not going to hold up.
He doesn't want to chop that one onto the jack and make 3. You going to get out there and cover those 2 bowls? I think we'd be trying to get out to cover those 2 bowls. Well,
Not quite sure if that's what he was trying to do or not.
he threw it out with the right grass, but didn't play the weight.
No,
Well, he hasn't got much to lose here.
turned out to be a real nothing bowl.
Played an attacking shot last time to score 3. Puts this one onto the jack to score another 3. Sarge.
Okay. That's solid looking weight. He's in a fair line, but not enough to turn out. So down to
The biggest lead of the day.
I think Peter's claiming 1.
17-15. Careered away. Old mate's not real quick with whipping down the other end, eh? He's more happy to ride on the card for 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, he's on the springboard.
Oh, I should be in my official position and tell him to start moving because it's a bell game.
Yeah.
Marker can't just stand at the end. The marker can't just stand at the end for 10 minutes all the time.
I certainly would not want to get to a situation where that would come into play. So probably fair call.
We've still got 46 minutes, but you'll make some attempt to get there when the jack's thrown.
It's holding up fairly well. He's in a very good home.
Hannes always on from South Africa, isn't he, Robbie? He's one of the regulars.
They've woken up over there. This one's just going to slide past. People still got an open draw here.
They've got plenty of time.
Well, is he going to get all the way? He is. A bit like yesterday that hand started to slow out a bit and they started to cut across the head there. No.
Is he quite here? He's nearly here.
It'll be enough, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the one that picked it right and got the thing and threw it out was that last bowl of Germany's, and he took a wider line. He'd been watching all the time. When it was his turn to play there, he mastered it.
This will get the shot. He's only got to sit that down.
Yep. Yep. Very much so.
Oh,
Yeah. I wouldn't have thought so. Correct.
he likes this one. He's given it a bit of a trundle, and he's played it pretty well.
I think it's just going to run on a little fraction.
Has to sit down.
Well, they're both at the head, surveying things. This could be a pivotal end in the clash.
This could be a good time for me to hand back over to Brian, because we've only got a few games going still. So I'll just hand back to Brian and say goodbye. Thanks for having me on for a bit.
Thank you, Jim.
Nice little headset up here, Tim.
Yes, mate. An intriguing part of the match.
That's for sure. Just going to make contact with any of these orange bowls. Awfully close.
Well, that helps.
Like that one.
I think.
I'm
Not
too sure. I think it may have just gone a little bit too far by the looks of the good shot there by Robbie.
Yep. I thought,
Yes, wonderful the way Tony's taught him to jump on that straight away, mate. Absolutely marvellous. It's always good when Tony's been up and just sharpen his skills up slightly, Tim.
Mr. Consistency.
Yes, ever so true.
No, you. Giving it to him. It's only the second comment you made. You're getting up the pecking order here, Rob.
Mate, look after him too well. That's my problem. Make him look good. It was a good bowl there from Peter. It was a very good bowl. He just had to make contact with any of those bowls. Now, Shane, he's on a good line for this one here too, Tim. Now, this one is going to be...
This is where it starts to run from.
Just going to pull up here a bit, mate.
It didn't quite get here.
Yep. 17-16. We've got a great game on our hands here, mate. Which we said, but you made the comment when the game started. This is going to be a cracker.
Well,
you know,
scores have been like that. They went 1-1, 1-1, all the way to about 13. Then Jimmy and I thought we'd got them in gear with threes and a couple to get ahead of the clock, so to speak.
Yeah.
And now we're back to the 1-1-1s.
Cracking game. Pretty tough section, this one, really, Timber.
Yeah, well, this has been the most competitive of the games. Looking at the score-wise, sometimes the score doesn't indicate, how many changes the head has had during a particular end. But this one, both in the bowls played and the score, has. So Peter's on the springboard, and Shane's not far behind.
Yeah, mate, it's anyone's game. It's what I always classify it down to the business end.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a little bit wide with that one there, Shane.
So we could be 7 ends before we're over, or we could be all done and dusted in 2.
Yeah, it's ever so true, mate. I'll tell you what, a great starter here from Peter.
Yes, he's played that hand rather well during this match.
Yep. On your right. G'day, Hannes. Ladies and gentlemen, South Africa is awake.
That's a great response there.
Yeah.
Shane. Oh, Peter's up chasing this. Just going to slide away.
Just going to drop under.
Just under or around.
Advantage Shane at this stage, but that bowl definitely does need a friend. He's looking very intently at this one. He's trying to set this orange bowl.
Not a bad effort. Just run out of a bit of puff.
Well, it's going to force Peter onto his backhand now, though, with that bowl still on the run there, Timbo.
Yep. Oh,
he's played with good weight too, Peter, throughout this game, hasn't he? This time he's going to be just a little bit heavy. Nearly got it that way
found
though.
a home at the hole.
Well, he's got a nice little trail on there now, hasn't he? He can pick up 3.
Yep. This is up to Shane to shut the door on him here. Don't let him through the door.
Oh yeah, Brucey, hope you're keeping well, buddy. Catch up with you next week, hopefully, mate. What a great bowl here.
Oh, that's another one. And he's laid him down.
Yep. Yep. So, big bowl here from Peter. I said he's got the little trail on there, though, really. And he can get it off the inside edge of that bowl there, too. Oh, he's a bit tight with this one. Gonna miss the pack.
Oh.
Well, we got a new leader. Should be 2 there to Shane, or as his nickname is, Bushy.
Well, it looks like they're both on the springboard.
They certainly are, mate.
We could be looking to see the things might tighten up a bit now as they're trying to assert their authority. $18-17 to Shane.
Yep.
He's managed to put the jack just about on the tee. Three to go out, 4 to go out, 37 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, plenty of time, really, hasn't there? You know what I mean?
You'd think so? You'd think so.
Yep.
There's Shane's leading off. He's got a fair line. Just going to fall behind here. Good spot.
Mm.
Right. Peter next to go.
Yep. Beautiful track here.
This is where it's just going to start to work its turn now.
Just want this back again,
No,
Timbo.
He's going to put that one in his pocket.
Great bowl
The
there,
memory
mate.
bank. Need to pull that one any time I'm under pressure. Replay.
Yeah, dead right.
Yeah. A bit of a virgin grass out there.
Yes, yes.
To get out just a fraction wide and really fights the grain to get back in. Peter, having played a pretty good bowl with his first, is following up here with a second that looks pretty good as well. And gets a touch.
There's 2 very good bowls there.
Well, the question is here.
What's he going to play?
Sitting on 20, do you have a crack at it now?
Well, all you really got to do, quite realistically though, Tim, is just draw it off back to his back bowls and he's holding game.
Yes.
Pressure goes straight back on Peter.
Yes. Exactly it.
Maybe just a bit quick on this line.
Yeah, you're right. He's got the too quick. And
It's a great attempt though. It is a great attempt.
oh, he'll still have one to get the job done. But the real danger is about where he leaves, because Peter holding 2, if he can draw the third one here, he'll be holding game.
Yeah,
to draw.
This is going to be a nuisance bowl.
Oof.
Now he may have to go quick now. He can't play that nice weight he just played, and he's got to go straight for the kitty in the drink, or get the 2 bowls.
I'm tipping he's going to try and play to get the kitty in the drink. No, he's going to miss it all.
Yeah, and that's by putting that bowl there, calls that. So here's his chance now to go all but.
He's gone back out onto the wider hand here, so eliminates the chance of running into that short muck over there. He's given it a really good field here. I like the line that he's taken. And he's going to add 3 to the score for an all butter.
An all butt.
Oh, we are potentially one end away from the end.
But that's 3 very good bowls, and like Shane wasn't that far away from what he was after there, Timbo. Last bowl said that bowl just being put in his eye really did throw him out though, didn't it?
Well, it's going to be an interesting dynamic because either one of them could win on this end.
Yes, 100%.
Peter only needs one to cross the list off his checklist off, and Peter Shane, who will have last bowl, will have the opportunity to attack. And maybe claim the victory, depending on the circumstances of how the lay of the head is, or the strap in. We might be in for some fun. Time doesn't appear to be a factor any longer in this contest.
No, 33 minutes to go.
The first bowl for Peter just slid away a bit, but in a handy spot.
Yep.
Still very playable.
I think you find there'll be a little bit of nerve starting to creep in now. They will be looking at the scoreboard.
Well, Shane's come up the narrower hand. It's holding. That looks like it's going to be close to the shot.
Yep.
So Peter's out on this wide hand looking to draw under the yellow bowl of Shane, so I think he's done a pretty good job. Just needs to drop his anchor. Roll through a little bit further than he'd like there, I think.
Yeah, that's a pretty good catchment bowl there, though.
Well, they're playing opposite hands, so obviously either one's wanting to move the jack to where their bowls are. They're both getting the clean draw.
Oh, I had to be a bit wider than that with that one.
Oh, that might create a bit of nuisance there and force a change of hand.
G'day, Dave McCann.
The mark has been asked to work out his shot.
Yep.
He's having a good look around to try and work it out. He seems to think it may be... Oh, no, he's pointed to both of them there.
Yep.
I'm confused.
I think he said it's between those two, I'm assuming.
Well, Peter's out in a good field. If he's got the weight, he's going to have a pretty good bowl here. He needs to get all the way back.
He's got this.
And he has. He's gobbled it up. Oof.
Great bowl.
He did get a bit of the touch with it.
This puts the pressure straight away back to Bushy.
Yeah. Well, James has marked that, so he's got a live bowl potentially if it ends up in the ditch.
Awfully close.
This is where it does its work.
Awfully close.
It does its work. Got the jack.
What a bowl. What
Whacked
a
it out.
Incredible bowl. Now that is a pressure bowl.
Absolutely.
That's be holding 2 there. I know Peter's got ample room here to draw the shot. Or possibly just the one, but then again, I'd say it'd have to be 2, but looking at it from here. But Peter's got ample room to draw the shot. So big bowl here from Peter Campbell. A great bowl there from Bushy. Absolutely sensational bowl. Plucked the kitty clean as a whistle though, didn't he, Timber?
Yep. Well, pressure's on. I think he's
played it very
done
well.
a fair job here. That will be the shot, I think, to possibly hold game.
Yep. Great to see Cooper Sutton here with his parents. Leader and Mark. He's big. He's grown. My God, he's grown. Yeah. I'd say. By the looks of it. Big bowl here once again. The pressure goes back on Shane.
Take us to another end.
Yep.
Well, that's a good field. It's just down to weight now. Oh, he's played a pretty good bowl here under pressure. It's just got to stop. Oh, I'm tipping that'll be
Well,
good enough. I'm
yeah,
thinking.
looks that way. Looks that way from here for sure. No measure in that, mate. What a great bowl. These two have had a great battle, Timbo.
They did. I thought it was on the cards at the start, and
haven't been disappointed, my friend.
...2019 with Shane to control the length.
Yep. About this time, Peter has last bowl though, Timbo.
Yep. The boys is on the bank waiting for the marker to come down before they throw the jack. They haven't thrown it yet, no.
Yep.
One shot was the
call.
So, maximum 2 ends?
Yep.
Or is this the last?
Well, who knows, mate? It's been a great game. Hard to say what is going to happen here, Timbo.
Pretty much got the bowl jacks on the tee.
Yep.
So, first away is Shane. He gets the opportunity to try and shove one straight on.
Yep. Yeah, big bowl, first bowl.
Jesus.
Just not quite wide enough.
Okay, for Peter now to try and jump in here and take the advantage.
Yep.
Well, it's all about his pace now. He's going to gobble this and go with it. That's a brilliant bowl. That really
very, very good bowl there from
well
Peter.
and truly back on Shane's shoulders.
Another fantastic game. We're seeing the conclusion to Business End 2019. Anyone's game. Yeah, Bushy on a pretty good track.
And I think he might be looking to put this in the can.
James.
Just missed it.
You're on the way of the camera.
Just missed it. It was awfully close there, Timbo.
Yeah.
Okay, Peter.
I'm suggesting he'll be trying that again.
I reckon he'll be playing it again for sure. Tell you what, this is awfully close too, just quietly. As Peter got the kitty. He is awfully close to it.
He didn't want to fatten it up.
Well, that's made it very interesting.
Sorry, yeah, the lid, yeah. Must be getting late.
Probably the best way to get this, I reckon, is probably on the forehand. Timbo, what's your thoughts?
Well, that's where he's lined up at Brian. So
yes, he is.
He's read your mind, brother.
Well, I think it's the only way he's going to get it from
Well,
there.
he can get a chance to clear those bowls out if he doesn't, get the jack itself.
He's on a good track. Awfully close. Just going to miss it.
He's just going to get...
Gee whiz, that's awfully close.
He'll still have another chance.
Yep. Okay, Peter.
I think I'll be looking for the blocker here. Wouldn't want to be getting all the way here. Oh, it's got.
Yeah, good idea to come down and have a look at it.
Just get a chance to take a breath and
Yep.
visualise what you need to do. There are all new sponsors there. New Suzuki Fronts launching their new vehicle in August 2025. You can register your interest with Suzuki Queensland today.
Looks like a good looking machine there, Timber.
It does.
Now, big bowl here from Bushy. Got to get the inside edge of this bowl on the left hand side. You get both them, possibly even get Kitty. Double play.
There it is.
Too tight.
No.
Too tight. So well played, both you two. It was a colossal game. But well done to Peter Campbell from the Windsor Bowling Club, who will be back tomorrow, and very well played Shane Greentree from the Drayton Bowls Club out at Toowoomba. And what a colossal conclusion, mate.
Yes, we were thought we'd be in for a good contest, and that's certainly what we got.
Didn't disappoint. Didn't disappoint at all. So it's a very, very good game. It's a high quality game too, Timber.
Yeah, well,
very high quality.
Fairly experienced players, and they certainly saved their best for last.
No, absolutely brilliant, mate. It was So tomorrow, what an intriguing day we got in store for tomorrow, mate.
Yeah, the new Suzuki Fronts being launched in August 2025. You can register your interest with Suzuki Queensland today. And thank you so much for your sponsorship of this event.
Absolutely, mate. Now tomorrow, what have we got tomorrow? We no doubt got the girls, have we?
I believe that there's post-sectional with the boys, I think it is.
Men all day.
Men all
okay,
day,
sorry, I thought we may have been getting the women tomorrow, but Robbie just informed us. Okay, fair enough. We got the men tomorrow, so then we have 2 days of women. Yep. The other day we had 2 days of women. Okay, yep. No, fair enough. They've been away for 2 days, so. Okay, so post-sectional tomorrow morning, then round of 32, then round of 16. So we've got 3 great games.
Yep, on Sunday we have the men's quarterfinal.
Yep.
The women's gold.
Yep.
And then the men's gold.
There you go.
So we'll have two finals on Sunday, both of them being live streamed.
Yep, both gold medal matches, Timbo. What a day.
Yeah, mate. It's,
what a day. It's really whet the appetite.
It'll be a big finish for what's been a big 3 weeks on the coast for bowls.
Hasn't been absolutely fantastic, and great to have you in co-commentary, mate. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, brother.
So look forward to doing it again tomorrow, mate.
So just before we sign off here, we'll acknowledge the sponsors for Bowls Queensland, the Queensland Government, Suzuki Queensland, the Sunshine Coast Council, the Bolo at Coolum Beach. Thank you so much for your support. The Gold Coast media team, the live streaming by the team, brought to you this week by Bowls Queensland, the Sunshine Coast Council and Coolum Beach Bowls Club. In addition, we'd like to thank the host club, Coolum Beach, and all of the other clubs on the coast who have had their venues available for the state titles and district sides. Thank you so much. And finally, On behalf of everybody, the players, the district, Bowls Queensland, we'd like to thank all of the volunteers. Without your help, we would not be able to run these events, and they have run pretty much like clockwork, and you should all take a bow because you're the ones that helped that happen. So once again, thank you very much for joining us. We'll be happy to see you in the morning. On behalf of Brian and Robbie, that's it.
Just also to Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions and the Bioscapes Group. And as Timbo just said, on behalf of Timmy Phillips, doing a great job, myself, Brian Marshall and Robbie Allen, and also Lucky Day you had first up, and Jimmy C. All the commentators doing a fantastic job, so I want to thank them very, very much. Everybody out there, and support your club.